Yeah. So it looks like the German courts have ruled that hangovers are an illness. I like this comes just before Oktoberfest. This is interesting because this isn't actually like calling hangovers an illness wasn't the point of what was going through at the time. This is kind of like something that came to the side, like something a little bit unexpected. But yeah, German court has ruled that hangovers resulting from excessive drinking are a disease. So the High Regional Court of Frankfurt made the decision on Monday in a case where a company that sold what it called anti-hangover products just before Germany's famous Oktoberfest celebrations are to begin. This is the important part of the article. This is really, or of the trial, I guess, whatever the case. Yeah. Um, it's about a product that was an anti-hangover cure. That's what's really important. I guess this is kind of a little bit funny just to see how legislation can kind of change and yeah. See, a translated press release from the court stated that an unnamed company was advertising as a dietary supplement to prevent alcoholism or reduce its consequences. Violates the country's food information regulation law. The legislation states that companies cannot claim their foods products prevent, treat, or cure a human illness. So now, at this point, you might be able to see where the whole like hangovers and illness is starting to come in, right? In ruling that way, the court classified hangovers as a disease. The court stated that any minor disturbance in the body's normal function is considered an illness. Hangovers, which often result in nausea, fatigue, headaches, can substantially disrupt someone's normal functioning. Hangover symptoms do not occur as a result of natural up and downs of the bodies, but as a result of the consequences of consumption of alcohol, a harmful substance. It is not relevant that the symptoms regularly disappear on their own and require no medical treatment. That's pretty like I don't know if that even needs to be stated because most like illnesses and disease can regularly disappear on their own and require no medical treatment. Medical treatment usually just expedites these things. Therefore, the company will not be allowed to claim its products can cure hangovers. While a hangover can't be cured, eating certain food, drinking plenty of water the day after drinking can help alleviate symptoms. So I added this one because sometimes some of our discussions on the roundtable are like really super serious ones. And I think it's just nice to throw in like a fun topic like this every once in a while. Something that kind of like derails conversations from like the monotony, and I just think that's really good to do. But yeah, pretty much TLDR. A company is like, hey, we have a hangover cure. And Germany is like, hey, you can't say that you actually like cure something. And in doing so, they're like, oh, we guess like hangovers are a disease now. That's pretty much the TLDR of it. One thing I wonder about, and this is like purely curious, does this mean that in Germany you can use hangovers to get like a sick day off work now? Right? Because if you have like a normal disease, you would call into work because you don't want to like go in that day. So I wonder if in Germany, like having a hangover can allow you to take like a sick day. That's what it sounds like here. I don't know, and because this is like a cultural thing, I don't know the full extent of what Germany is already doing. Um, Maybe they could already like take a day off work because they're hungover. Like that's just a cultural thing for them. I don't know. Um, in which case this just kind of like solidifies it legally. But this might be interesting just to see what happens in the very near future because if the German culture doesn't already take that into effect, they probably will soon, or they'll hear like a case for it. Um, no good deed goes unpunished. So something else will have to be added soon.